Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking all about eyelash extensions, just kind of the pros and cons from my personal experience and just my take on it. So I mean, everyone's got their own opinions, take from it what you will, but we're just gonna jump into it. So starting off with the pros. I wake up every morning with like the feeling like I woke up like this. Like these are like, it feels like they're your natural eyelashes, so that's like really cool. It's definitely a huge confidence booster when you wake up in the morning and you just feel, it makes you feel like 10 notches prettier than you would if you didn't have these long voluptuous eyelashes. It takes a lot of stress off too, like say if you woke up late for school or for work and like you honestly just do not have any time at all to get ready, you can leave unready feeling like a lot better than you would have, say, if you didn't have eyelashes on. The next pro is the time that it takes you to put your makeup on. So I went from spending, I want to say 25 minutes putting my makeup on to about 5 minutes in total, just because I haven't been wearing any eye makeup at all because I just simply don't feel the need to now. And I also stopped wearing foundation because overall I honestly just feel that much better about myself with the eyelashes on that I don't feel that I need as much makeup as I used to think that I did. So that's pretty much it for pros. I mean, overall you look awesome, you feel awesome. I got nothing else for you. It seems bad that there's like not that many pros, but I think the pros definitely outweigh the cons. But either way, I'm just gonna move into the cons now. So the first one is sleeping. If you're a face sleeper, you should not get eyelash extensions because you're going to destroy them, and if they don't fall out, they're all gonna flip upside down and sideways and you're gonna look funny, and it also hurts if they end up getting flipped the wrong way. So you basically can't even sleep on your side, or like they'll hit the pillow, like the outside ones. So basically I sleep with either like kind of flat on my back or with my hand on my pillow so that my eyelashes, like my eye area, is elevated. So that can be a little bit awkward, but I don't mind it enough for it to like bug me so much that I don't want to have that. The next con is obviously the price of getting them done. This varies hugely, obviously. I'm going to tell you the price of mine. So initially the cost was $185, but that also included the first fill. So I was able to go back in 2 weeks later and they touched it up a little bit. Since then I'm going to somebody else who charges $40 for a fill no matter what. So even if it takes like 2 hours or whatever, it's still just $40. So that's really good. She takes a lot of pride in her work and it turns out really well. And $40, I get mine done every 3 to 4 weeks. 4 weeks is pretty bad. I try to do it every 3 weeks. But I think that $40 a month is not too extreme. Really, like, I don't make money. Let me tell you, like, I do not make a decent amount of money whatsoever. So, I think, honestly, anybody, if you want them, you can afford them. You put the money towards what you want. Say if you were gonna go and buy a new pair of shoes or something that month, you just kind of don't and you pay for the eyelashes instead. It's just I mean, when you don't have a lot of money, you have to make that decision, what's more important to you. And for me, I think I really like these a lot, so that's my guilty pleasure that I spend a little bit of money on every month. The next thing is rubbing your eyes. If you get something in your eye, which I find happens, honestly, I don't know, comment down below if you've noticed that too, if you have eyelash extensions. I get a lot more things in my eyes since I've got them for some reason. And you can't like rub your eyes the way you could have before with, like, if you didn't have makeup on to like get things out of them. You have to just kind of like go in from the corners and try to like figure it out, but you cannot rub them or you'll rip all the eyelashes out. So that really sucks. Another thing is taking your makeup off and like washing your face at night. This would be a lot more difficult if you were to want to wear eye makeup like eyeshadow and maybe even eyeliner. You would have to be very careful and maybe take it off with a Q-tip with makeup remover. And it has to be oil-free makeup remover because oil, I guess, will kind of release the glue on the lashes or something like that. So anything you use for your makeup near your eyelashes has to be oil-free. So obviously that goes for makeup as well. You can't use makeups with oils in them. And also, the more you wash the eyelashes themselves, it's obviously going to cause them to come out a little bit more. And that's a downside because you are supposed to wash them rather frequently or you can get eye infections, so they say. And I had a very small eye infection. I don't know if it was the eyelashes or if it was a coincidence, but that happened. Thankfully it cleared up by itself, but I think that was because I really do try to limit the amount that I'm washing the lashes, which I know is probably terrible and gross and whatever, but I just want them to last as long as possible and look good. As it gets closer to the time I'm going to be getting them filled, I'll wash them a little bit more. But as it is, I probably wash them 1 to 2 times per week. Sorry if that disgusts anybody, my bad. But I want them to look full and voluptuous. The next thing, this isn't really that much of a con, but when you're a first time eyelash getter, you're going to feel them at first. They're gonna feel like they're a little bit heavy. And then also, you're gonna be able to kind of see them. I can anyways, maybe not everyone can, but they kind of, as soon as I got them, I noticed they look like sparkles almost, like just what I was seeing, but now I'm entirely adapted to them and I don't notice them at all anymore. Also, when you go out in the wind, you're gonna feel them like, it's gonna feel like they're huge. That's probably because mine are huge. If you don't get huge ones, you might not feel it so much. And the last con that I have for you is the time that it takes to get them done. Where I'm going now, and if they take as much time and consideration as they should at how they're doing your lashes, it should be taking quite a while, like well over an hour to get a fill. If it's not, the tech is probably not very good and she's probably gluing multiple lashes to one of their false lashes, which is not good, and it will cause more of your lashes to fall out and your lashes won't look as good and there'll be ones that are like bunched together. And that's what was happening to me before I found out from my new technician. So she fixed what the other girl had done and she's very careful about her work, so make sure you find someone that's careful. So for a 4-week fill, which is a little bit long, was my last one, it took about an hour and 45 minutes, which is like a long time to be laying on a table, bored. You can maybe take a nap or something. So now I'm just going to address a couple common misconceptions and also just the type of eyelashes that I have in case anyone's curious, and I'll do a close-up of them. So something that I've heard quite a bit is that they'll damage your eyelashes, make them fall out and you'll never have eyelashes again and it's the end of the world. So if you go to a qualified professional, they go to somebody with a good reputation, someone that has reviews, maybe you were referred there, definitely look into it, make sure they have credentials for giving you eyelash extensions before you go and sign your life over to them, because the technician should know what size and length and width and stuff that your personal eyelashes are able to handle. So if you have really thin, sparse kind of eyelashes, you obviously can't get big, huge, voluptuous lashes put on them or it's going to damage your lashes. And the tech should know what your lashes can take based on their thickness and all that stuff. So make sure you don't, convince them to do something that they don't feel is safe to do, because, I mean, then that's on you. If your eyelashes fall out, it's nothing to them. So listen to what they have to say. I would take it seriously. Also, when you first get them, it can be discouraging when you see the eyelashes fall out. It's like, oh my gosh, because you don't just lose one little eyelash like you would before, but it's you lose your eyelash with like this big eyelash attached, and you kind of feel like it's because of the extensions that your eyelashes are falling out, and it's honestly a little bit concerning, but you'll realize that it's not doing anything as you kind of go on with it longer. Sometimes I'll lose up to like 3 or 4 a day, it just depends. I mean, hair goes through cycles and stuff. So I think that's really all that I've got for you. Now I'm just going to tell you which ones I have and show them to you. So I started off getting the 14mm C curl, and now I get the 15mm with the C curl, and I think I'll stick with getting this one. She said she might try them a little thicker next time, so we'll see about that. I'm not sure, I'm kind of scared if it might damage or anything, so we'll see what she thinks. But I'll just zoom you in so you can see. So here's them from the front. Like, they look very nice and stuff, and they're still pretty full. I only got them done about 5 days ago. And then here's them from the side. They look like huge and voluptuous from the sides, it's crazy. But like from the front, they look a lot more natural, for sure. So, yay! So I'm really happy with my lashes. I hope that you guys could take something useful or informative from this video. Leave your comments down below if you have any pros or cons, or just want to chill and talk, because I like talking to you guys, it's fun. And also, if you have not subscribed, you should do that, and you should give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up for lash extensions, because they changed my world. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Is my concealer, and then